I am here today with my very good friend Siobhan Reddy from Media Molecule. Hello, Siobhan.
Hello, how are you?
Oh, I'm fine. Now, before we begin, it's a mere formality, but I must scan you for noobishness.
Okay, all right, I'll get ready.
Hold perfectly still. Scanning. Scanning. You are completely noobite free. Could you please take us back to how you came up with the idea for the original Tearaway and a bit of the process of how you made it into a game?
Well, we were really excited after we finished LittleBig Planet 2 to have a think about what we could do with the PlayStation Vita. And Rex Crowell, he was really interested in using the Vita to be able to push your fingers through the back touch right into a game world. And then the next sort of idea that came from that was that, well, what would be a really tactile material that you could that would be really good to push your fingers through? And that's where the idea of the paper came from. And actually, what do we do with paper? We tell stories. And so we kind of came up with the idea of these little messengers that you had to help them deliver their message. And you, as the player, would be sticking your fingers in and holding the controller and, doing everything you can to actually help the Iota and Artois deliver their message to you.
Ah, it's Artois, our messenger.
Could you tell the Spawnlings a bit about yourself and how you got started as a game developer?
I can, yes. So I actually really loved playing, dress up, and I loved books and movies, and we played lots of board games and ran around in the bush. And as I got older, I got really into going to see lots of live music, and I made a little magazine, and I made little short films, and I sort of, I was kind of like a bit of a collector of hobbies, of things that I like to do. Then I sort of, got some advice of that games was this great fusion of all of these things that I was interested in. And so I thought, why not? I'll give that a go. I had played games as a kid, but it wasn't my main passion. Like all these other sort of creative things were my passion. And games is a really great place. If you like doing creative things, games is a really wonderful thing to try out.
Oh, now, I am a world-famous robot, as you know, so naturally, I ask of all my guests for a world exclusive. Give me a world exclusive.
World exclusive? Well, when we were making Tearaway Unfolded, the project went through a whole lot of different versions as we were sort of trying to find what the idea was, and at one point it was nearly an RPG.
An RPG?
I know.
So how and why did you change that?
Well, we sort of realised that actually the thing that we were making was on this fantastic machine, the Vita, and we loved this idea of holdy-worldy. And holdy-worldy was this idea of just you held that world in your hands. And what could be better than sort of pushing your fingers through a world in your hands and really using all the inputs to help Iota and Artois deliver their messages?
Do you think that holdy-worldy will be the game genre of tomorrow?
It's already the game genre of today.
Oh, of course, yes. Thanks to the Vita, yes. Well, thank you very much for your time, Siobhan. Now, as a special treat, you get to choose how you want to travel back to England. Would you like me to teleport you there, or would you like me to fly you back there with my jet boots?
Oh, well, I've been always very keen on trying out teleportation, so maybe we should try that.
All right then. Hold perfectly still. Charging my teleporter! And she's gone. Back to you, Barjo and Hex.